Joining me on Air Sports News on the same time zone, down the coast, in Florida, at home with Skydive Sebastian, Jeannie Bartholomew. Hi, Jeannie.
Hey, Regan, how's it going?
Very well. It's been so long, but it feels like all the times with people that I know on these interviews, it's been a long time, but it feels like it was yesterday when we spoke.
It does, especially since we're able to keep track of each other on social media.
Yeah. So you've been all over the place. You were just in Egypt, right?
Yep. We just got back from Egypt. Great trip, jumping over the pyramids and over Luxor. Such an incredible opportunity. Fantastic.
There's a lot of events going over there now, and you're competing again. You've got your Florida League. This trip to Egypt, did I hear a rumor you've got your own new little travel business happening or something?
Yeah, we just started a new company called Alter Ego Adventures. Kurt and I have been traveling all over the world for years. We've been to 45 countries, and we really got to experience the world in a completely different way. Not just the touristy stuff that you go and see, but actually going and experiencing the small little restaurants and the other cool non-touristy sites. So we're starting to do a couple trips a year with our students and anyone that wants to join, and basically showing them all the stuff that we've got to experience around the world and skydive in really unique places.
Oh, sounds absolutely amazing. I look forward to seeing more of them coming along. So tell me what's been going on with your swooping, with your Canopy Party.
Yeah, so we've just been training a lot. We've already done the first 3 competitions of the year. We're going into comp number 4 with the FLCPA, the Canopy Piloting League that we own. And that'll be at West Tennessee Skydiving. And it's great training leading up to the World Games in Birmingham, Alabama in July. So right now we're actually at our home drop zone, Skydive Sebastian, training for that competition. The weather is absolutely beautiful. So we've been getting some really good training in. We have some new rules for the World Games. So we're, trying to figure those out and dial that in as well.
What do you know about the venue? I know they're building a pond. I've had a look at it on Google Maps. Do you know much about it yet, or is it just kind of wait till you get there?
Yeah, so Kurt and I went and visited the venue with Albert Birchtold, I think about a little over a year ago. So we got to go and check it out and see kind of where the pond was going to be and how the operations were going to work. And I think it's going to be a really unique opportunity. The venue is at Barber Motorsports Park. So it's kind of on top of the racetrack, which is super cool. And yeah, I think it's going to be a great time. I think that the public is really going to enjoy, watching us compete. And yeah, I'm excited to get there.
Fantastic. Can't wait. The freestyle's a little bit different. Tell me about some of the changes to freestyle, Jeannie.
Yeah, so with freestyle in competition, we're normally allowed to choose what moves and what combinations we're allowed to, we want to do. Yeah. And this one, they give us a specific move, a set of moves, so 3 or 4 moves, and we choose one out of those 4 moves and go and perform it. And we're going to have 3 rounds of freestyle. So each round we'll have a different pool of moves to choose from, and then we can go up and perform that move. And everything is pretty much worth the same amount of points. So instead of having a degree of difficulty, for one move and a higher degree of difficulty for another, they're all worth the same amount of points. It's just how you perform it, and then you're scored on your performance.
Okay, that will make the commentary and the public understanding a little bit more clear, I think.
Yes, absolutely. People will be able to understand it a little bit better for sure.
So the Swoop League, has it been 2 years now you've been running this, you and Kurt? Is it 2 years, 3 years? What is it?
I think it's longer than that. I think we're on 4. Yeah, it's our 4th season running it. Yeah.
Because we got a pandemic in the middle. That's right.
Yeah, and we were still operating through the pandemic. We found ways around stuff, and we did a really good job of being able to still have competitions and give some people some place to come and compete in a safe environment.
Yeah. What about people who have not competed before in Canopy piloting? Can they get involved? Do people actually come for the very first time?
Absolutely. We have a lot of people that come in and they're on, saber 3s, katanas. They're doing 90-degree turns. We had some people come in to competition doing a double front straight in for the first time in the beginner class. So it's a really great way for people to come out. You don't have the stress and the pressure that you would have at a bigger competition like nationals. So we really try to keep a really open environment with the Florida Canopy Piloting League. We have a free coach on Fridays. So one of the pros comes out and coaches, gives free tips and tricks throughout the whole day for all the competitors. And we just try to help grow the competitors, you know, from a very low level all the way up through advanced canopy piloting competition with a positive environment where they're not feeling that extra pressure and stress.
Yeah. Can you tell me a bit about the beginners category, what they actually do? What are their disciplines? Is it the same? Is it distance?
So it's exactly the same. We just have a different set of rules, and anyone that's interested can go to swoopleague.com and go to the rules section, and it breaks down all the differences between beginner, intermediate, and pro class. And the beginners, they have the beginners have 10-foot gates.
That was a dog. That wasn't Kurt, was it? That was a dog.
Definitely Kurt.
I thought it was a dog.
That's our little dog, Minnie.
Okay.
He's protecting the room.
Go on, carry on.
Yeah, so the beginner class, they have 10-foot gates. Pros have 5-foot gates. So all they have to do is come in, hit the 10-foot gate. And then for each of the events, speed, distance, and accuracy, the rules are a little bit different. So for accuracy, they have an infinity gate. So it doesn't matter where they come in, as long as they get down, you know, and then score a land point, then they're going to get a score. Right. So they don't have to drag water like the intermediates and the pros do. You know, it's just it's kind of like a way to stepping stone them, you know, up into the levels safely.
What decides if somebody's a beginner? Can anybody do that, or is there a certain?
Yep. Anybody can enter the beginner class. Anybody can enter as an intermediate. So you can choose if you want to be beginner or intermediate. And then for the pro class, you have to earn your pro card. So you have to place within the top 20% of the intermediate class in order to get that, you know, that pro card and move up into the pros. So it's kind of a
great weekend. Like that. Sounds like a great weekend. Sounds like real good fun.
Yeah, it's awesome. We love it.
So getting towards the World Games, what's your admin for it? How do you get there? You're going to drive there? It's not too far from you guys, is it? Or how are you going to fly there?
It's not too far, but I think we'll probably fly to this one. We're doing a lot of traveling, a lot of driving, and a lot of flying. And I think this competition will probably be a little bit easier for us to fly in. And my mom is going to be there and my mother-in-law. So they'll have a car if we do need a car to kind of navigate around. And one of my best friends, actually 2 of my best friends are going out for that competition. Justin Price's sister, Heather Stevens, and Donna Kim. They're going to be there as well with vehicles. So we should be good getting around.
Excellent. Well, we really look forward to it. I think we've got maybe 34 days or maybe less. I don't know, something like that. It's between 30 and 40 days until the event. You've got things happening before that?
Really excited for that. Yeah, we've got another couple training camps that we've got planned, and some work and some boogies and some events. So it should be super fun. And then right after the World Games is mine and Kurt's 9-year wedding anniversary. So you've been at several of our wedding anniversaries. So this is going to be cool for that. And it's going to be our 2nd time competing in the World Games together. So that's going to be pretty awesome as well.
All right.
So I'm super stoked.
When is the anniversary after? How close to the games is it?
July 20th is our wedding anniversary.
All right. So. All right. Okay. Well, I'll get on the mic and make sure people are aware of that in the audience.
Sounds good.
Oh, this is going to be the first World Games I've commentated where people will actually understand what I'm saying.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Seriously, because last time we had the Poland speaking guy.
Yes. And then before that, I was in Colombia. I was trying my Spanish, which was a bit ropey at the time. So, yeah, I have to be very careful what I say this time, because people will, well, if they can understand the English accent, of course, they will understand what's being said.
Absolutely.
I'll see you 2 guys in Birmingham.
Sounds good. Thanks, Regan.
Take care, Jeannie. Bye, Kurt. Bye.